Stung by a heavy defeat in the first test, Sri Lanka now face a stern test of character as they seek to bounce back, avoid another overseas series defeat and level the series in the second and final test against West Indies starting on 3rd July. The opening test in Antigua belonged firmly to West Indies, who stormed to an innings and 217-run victory to take a 1-0 lead in the series. Sri Lanka's first innings was rescued by a fighting century from captain Dhananjay De Silva, helping the visitors recover from 110 for 5 to post 308. Sri Lanka suffered an early setback in the West Indies innings when Lahirukumara was forced off the field with a hamstring injury. The home side were 168 for 5 at one stage before the match swung decisively in their favour. Captain Roston Chase and Amir Jangu combined for a record-breaking 401-run partnership, the highest 6-wicket stand in Test cricket history, lifting West Indies to a mammoth score of 626 and a commanding first innings lead of 318 runs. Facing a mountain to climb, the visitors crumbled under pressure in the second innings, dismissed for just 101 as West Indies completed a comprehensive victory. The result not only handed Roston Chase his first win as Test captain, but also marked West Indies' first victory of the current World Test Championship cycle. Following their heaviest ever Test defeat against West Indies, Sri Lanka have plenty to ponder ahead of the second Test. The batting unit failed to deliver in both innings, with only captain Dhananjay De Silva and Dinesh Chandimal standing up with the bat among the frontline batters. If Sri Lanka are to level the series, the likes of Kamidu Mendis and Kusal Mendis will need to shoulder greater responsibility, as success in the longer format cannot depend on just 2 or 3 batters. The loss of Lahirukumara early in the West Indies innings also proved a major setback. Forced to operate with only 4 frontline bowlers for nearly 150 overs, Sri Lanka struggled to maintain pressure as Amir Jangu and Roston Chase battered the visitors out of the contest with their record-breaking partnership. Having gone nearly a year without Test cricket, Sri Lanka appeared short of rhythm and discipline required in the longest format. Team selection has become another talking point heading into the second Test. The decision to field Kasunrajitha ahead of Vishwa Fernando raised a few eyebrows, especially given the conditions on offer. A left-arm seamer capable of extracting reverse swing and posing a different challenge with the older ball could have added another dimension to Sri Lanka's attack. Since the start of 2024, Dinesh Chandimal has scored over 1,000 Test runs, second only to Kamidu Mendis among Sri Lankan batters. Entrusted with the crucial number 3 role, the experienced right-hander has continued to lead the way with the bat. As Sri Lanka look to bounce back in the series, Chandimal's experience and ability to anchor the innings could prove vital to their chances of success. Veteran fast bowler Kemar Roach played a key role in West Indies' dominant victory in the first test, claiming 6 wickets in the match, including a 4-wicket haul in the second innings that sealed the win for West Indies. The 38-year-old also reached the milestone of 300 Test wickets during the game and will head into the second Test brimming with confidence. The visitors are expected to make a few changes, with Pathum Nissanka ruled out of the second Test after travelling to London to undergo wrist surgery. Vishwa Fernando is likely to return to the side in place of Kasunrajitha, while Prabhat Jayasuriya may also come in for the injured Lahirukumara, as Sri Lanka look to strengthen their bowling attack. Although Sonal Dinusha bowled 56 overs in the first Test, the visitors cannot expect him to fulfill the role Prabhat Jayasuriya brings to the side, especially if long spells are required once again. Shai Hope suffered a shoulder strain ahead of the first Test, opening the door for Amir Jangu, who responded with a player of the match performance. Cricket West Indies confirmed on Wednesday that Hope has made a full recovery and is available for selection for the second game. If recalled, Kavem Hodge could make way for the experienced batter. The second Test will once again be played at the Vivian Richards Stadium, where the surface offered plenty of assistance for the seamers in the series opener. Fast bowlers enjoyed success throughout the match, while the pitch also provided enough for the spinners as the game progressed. With similar conditions expected, both teams will be hoping their pace attacks can make the most of the assistance on offer. Warm conditions are expected throughout the Test, with temperatures around 30 degrees Celsius. A few passing showers are possible, but no major interruptions are expected, while steady winds could assist the seamers early on. The second and final test of Sri Lanka's tour of West Indies 2026 can be watched live on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, available on the Papare 1 and the Papare 1 HD via Dialog Television from 7:30 p.m. onwards.